All right, guys, so this is Miss Thomas here, and I'm going to show you how to do a modified contour drawing. So last week we practiced with blind contour, where you only looked at your subject and never at your drawing. Now you're going to be allowed to look at your drawing, but I still want you looking at your subject just as much, if not more, as you're doing your modified contour. So the things that I have with me, I have my scrap paper just so I can put my hand on it just in case. I have my regular eraser, my kneaded eraser, and my handed-ended pencil sharpener in place to put my pencil shavings. And then I have my little still life setup with my 2 pieces of fruit. And as I draw, you're going to be seeing my drawing. I'm going to be looking at these from my perspective. So when you do your modified contour drawing, I want you to do it from how you see, not how you think it's supposed to look. So for example, I usually have students do a modified contour drawing of a backpack, and sometimes they don't draw the backpack from the point of view that they're sitting at and looking at it. They draw the backpack as if they were looking straight at it instead of when they're looking at it as it's laying down and kind of to the side. So your point of view, you're going to be seeing these from the top, but since I'm sitting and looking at them on the table, my point of view is going down like this, and I'm hitting them that way. So I'll show you a still of that. So when you're doing your modified contour drawing, again, you don't want to be lifting up your pencil. It's one continuous line. And something that a lot of students do when they start drawing is they do this like tick mark thing instead of one line. I want you to try to do just that, keep it that one line instead of tick mark, tick mark, tick mark, tick mark. I think that helps with what you're doing. So I'm gonna go put on some music and I'm gonna get drawing. All right, guys, so this very first part is in real time. In fact, I think I'm going a little bit too fast. For you newer artists, I want you to go even slower. But as my eye is running along the edge of the apple, the tip of my pencil is catching that line. And I'm only drawing when I'm looking at the apple, not when I'm looking at my paper. You only look at your paper to kind of verify some of your proportions. But go very slow, like a sloth swimming in molasses. Like I'm going too fast here. And I am about to speed this up. The drawing took me about 12 minutes. These two are more about the process, a little bit more about the process than the final product in terms of how you're drawing them. And those of you who really love drawing and have more practice with it might find this process kind of obnoxious. It's kind of obnoxious for me because you don't start with a sketch, but it's really good practice for building that hand-eye coordination and for building those observational skills that are so important. So here I am adding shading because Miss Thomas is extra, you know, artists are extra. I was like, I need to make this look kind of cool. You don't have to add shading, but you can. I encourage you to also think about your line thickness and how those thicknesses and thinness of your line can add visual weight in some capacity, or not. I do want you to think about the edges of your shadows. I think that's healthy. And then don't forget to sign it, date it. It's just nice sketchbook practice.